What we have with this film is a group of Navy SEALs who are hiding out in a home that they just took over. The family's still in there. What a nice situation for everyone involved. They're going to use this home to set up camp and spy on the neighbors. And basically this entire movie is going to take place within this small little block. It's a very simple, intimate story that's almost not even a story at all, more just a sad reality. Because this movie's really showcasing that there are no real winners here. People are losing their homes, their livelihoods. The soldiers are risking their lives for their country. And they're thrown directly in the shit in this film. Alex Garland is a tricky one for me because when he's on, he is freaking on. He gets me. He knows what makes me tick. He knows what I like to see. And those moments are all over this film. The intensity of every raw moment. This is one of the grittiest war films I've ever witnessed. He does not shy away from the gore. He does not shy away from the pain and anguish, the fear that are on these young soldiers' eyes. He keeps going back to a shot from the sniper's viewpoint where you get the scope and everything, and that's been done a million times before. But here, he does it so effectively. He does a panning shot at one point that goes on for like a minute, it felt like, as he's slowly looking across the buildings for any sort of threat. And during this entire scene, hell, through most of the movie, I'm tensed up more than an altar boy in the 80s getting to have a one-on-one conversation with the priest. You just didn't know what was gonna happen, when an ambush was gonna take place, if this guy was even gonna get out of that scope alive. There are moments like this littered throughout the film. But then there's the other Alex Garland side of it, the A24, artsy Alex Garland side of it. This guy doesn't get me near as much. I'm still on board, I'm still invested throughout this film, but he definitely goes art house through the thing. When the shit hits the fan, there is a good 15 or so minutes where one of the soldiers is screaming out in agony to the top of his blood-curdling lungs. While that's happening, gunshots are going off, explosions, people are yelling around the room, the comms is getting louder and louder. This is all by design, of course. Alex wants you to feel what they're feeling. He wants you to be in it with them. The issue with this is I don't want to be in it with them. I want to watch it unfold in a movie style of way, not I'm in the room with them and I'm getting annoyed as hell because this guy won't shut the fuck up. And that 15 minutes really was tough to get through. It's kind of like when a baby cries in a movie. After 10 or 15 seconds, it's like, yeah, I get the point. Shut the baby up, go rock him to sleep, give him a bottle, pat him on the back, something, he's got a burp. Or when one of those old-timey phones rings and they don't pick it up until the 5th ring. Pick up the phone! But in this, it's a pure, uncut scream. Let me give you an example. Out. No! Not like this. Not like this. And 15 more minutes of that. Yeah! Mortal Kombat! Screaming aside, everything else worked very damn well in this movie. The cast is all excellent. We have Will Poulter, who's really come into his own over the last couple of years. I've seen him in a bunch of stuff recently. He's been great in everything. Just in The Death of a Unicorn, he was the highlight of that film. And here again, as a soldier, he's fantastic. Then you have Joseph Quinn, who got super popular from Stranger Things. He hasn't really wowed me in anything yet, but I don't mind him. I think he's a very likable actor to watch on screen. He's also going to be in the new Fantastic Four Baby Steps coming up. So, you know, maybe he'll impress there. I mentioned the gritty realism. This is captured a few different ways. Number one, I don't believe there's music in this movie. If there is, it completely eluded me for most of the movie. It keeps it grounded. It keeps it soundtrack free. The way the film is shot, kind of a guerrilla, free-flowing camera without the shaky nonsense. It's still handled professionally, but there is a little bit of wobble, there's a little bit of wiggle going on to keep you a little bit more engaged with the combat. He plays around with the sound a lot. When an explosion hits, the eardrums might go out for a while. Everything gets a little bit more full. Get out of here! Jesus Christ! I don't think there's a single handgun in the movie. I just did that. There were people that saw Civil War and were disappointed by it. Not me. I actually enjoyed that movie quite a bit. But if you were one on the negative side, it might have been because it was a little slow and there wasn't enough action. This movie has a lot of action, especially in the second half. It is pretty much non-stop. So you're definitely going to get that heat. What we have with this film is a group of Navy SEALs who are hiding out in a home that they just took over. The family's still in there. What a nice situation for everyone involved. They're going to use this home to set up camp and spy on the neighbors. And basically this entire movie is going to take place within this small little block. It's a very simple, intimate story that's almost not even a story at all, more just a sad reality. Because this movie's really showcasing that there are no real winners here.